Hey everybody, Peter Gantner here, back for another episode of our tokenomics. We are going to be covering 3 tokens today, but of course, before we jump into that, we've got to clear up a little bit of business, and that is, listen, I've never in my entire life ever dreamed about being a financial advisor. I never want to be a financial advisor, and I will never be a financial advisor. So anything in this video is to be considered educational in purpose, and you've got to do your own research. You've got to look into it. All I'm going to do is point you in the direction of some of the things to look at and that you might want to consider as you go through the process. But simply here, just to kind of, I'm a business person, lifetime entrepreneur. That is all I ever wanted to be, was an entrepreneur. And very excited about it, actually, still today in my 50s, and as excited as when I was a teenager. So, all right, let's jump right into these tokens and let's see what we've got here. So the tokens we are going to cover today is Akita Inu, Shiba Inu, and Kisha Inu, okay? And they are 3 tokens that are meme, and then one of them is actually a deflationary token. So we're going to talk and we're going to go through that process, or have some of those potentials. So the first one we're going to cover is Akita Inu. Akita Inu is a meme token. A matter of fact, if we jump out to their website, but before we do that, we've got a fully diluted market cap of $114 million. We do not have a market cap yet because they have not provided what the circulating supply is on this token. Now, we know by going to their website, which we can jump out to, guys, here, that if you go down, of course, they're telling you right up front that it is a 100% decentralized community experiment. With it claims that half the tokens have been sent to Vitalik Buterin, and the other half were locked to Uniswap pool and the keys burned. Now, so that means that half of the tokens are in the marketplace, they're locked, and they can't go anywhere else. We do not know what Vitalik is going to do with his unless he said something. I could not find anything where he had mentioned what was being done with them, but at least we do. We know that this was inspired by Elon Musk in Dogecoin. Elon Musk, of course, promotion of it. And Dogecoin was the first meme coin that was ever created quite some time ago. Essentially made as a joke, but now has become a very serious player in the crypto space, right? Tens of billions of dollars of valuation. So the one thing that it does prove is that if you put something out there and you get enough community behind it and people passionate about it and they believe in it, then it can create value in the marketplace. So you can come to their website, guys. There is not a ton of information on here. So it's just going to run through that there is essentially, so we've got 1 million, we've got 1 billion, and we've got 1 trillion. So this is 100 trillion Akita. Again, 50% of those. So 50 trillion were sent to a wallet to Vitalik, and the other 50% was locked on Uniswap. And according to them, they threw away the key. So, and that essentially means that it cannot be pulled back out. People need to go in and purchase it, and that liquidity is locked up there, giving, the idea is that giving it stability for the long-term nature of the token. So, of course, you can jump out here. They do have their Telegram on here, and you can check that out. The second one is Shiba Inu. So Shiba, it started out too as a meme coin, but they've really begun to do some adjustments here. But before we jump into that, of course, this has a 1.259 billion fully diluted market cap. Again, it has not been reported of what of that is the circulating supply, at least to coin market cap satisfaction. But we can jump out here. This is an interesting one, guys, because they're going to tell you it was a decentralized meme tokens that grew into a vibrant ecosystem. What do they mean? What they mean is they are beginning to launch projects that essentially are owned, and the benefit of those projects goes, of course, creating value for the users, the people that are using it, but the benefit of that, that use does, which basically when you provide value, people give you, compensate you for that. that benefit is being done for the token holders, the community that is in place. So Shiva Swap, fund tokens, artist incubator, growing 100K plus community, and more on the horizon. So they've got a plan here that they are executing on. And of course, here's Shiva Swap, which is essentially a swapping site that's in the marketplace there. So guys, they have Shiva Swap here. They have their go to Shiba Dex tools, go to leash Dex tools, go to leash Dex tools. Whew, that's a tongue twister. You can come down here and read about what they started with. This coin was nicknamed the Dogecoin Killer. There's an ERC20 only token, can remain well under a penny and still outpace Dogecoin. So guys, what they're saying is this doesn't need to go to 30 or 40 cents. At just a penny, this can create a tremendous amount of wealth. Why? Because there are trillions of them in the marketplace. And again, instead of just being a meme coin that's value's been created behind, they are building revenue producing tools, right? Like the swap. So the only place to buy and sell Shiba and Leash, Shib, SHIB is their token. And then of course they have Leash is another token. Our Safely is on Uniswap. They do not recommend that you buy them on the centralized exchanges. And the reason why is they have a history of locking up funds. Okay. So if you can, it is safer to trade on a decentralized exchange like Uniswap or 1inch. So you can also get those on 1inch. So they have a couple tokens already in place. I believe they have the goal to launch a third one into the marketplace, but it does go through and talks about our artist incubator. Invited the best artists in the Shiba Inu community to join us on a special project. So they're working on some stuff, guys, to create value. I like this. I like when either these meme tokens or decentralized tokens begin to build something behind it, because it's not only just about a strong community holding and believing in the token. There is something to generate revenue behind it. So additional uses. And of course, they've got a rescue. Shibas may be the cutest dog breed ever, but they aren't the easiest dog breed to keep for this reason. And admittedly, very surprisingly, many Shibas actually need to be rescued worldwide. So they've set up a 501c3, and a percentage of your purchases go to support automatically, no cost to you. So by using this token, by using the swap, by getting involved in the art project they're working on, you can help save the dog. So if they've got a positive spin to it there that they're working on. Again, growing community, guys. You can come down here and look at their Telegram, Twitter. They've got their Leash Telegram, of course, Reddit and Discord. So you can check that one out. And the final one that we're going to look at today is Kishu Una. This is the newest coin, guys, that we're talking about today. The other two have been around a shorter or a longer period of time. This one just launched about 3 days ago at least on Coin Market Cap. It has a much lower fully diluted market cap, 16 million. Now, of course, guys, they've got to pull it off. But just think about if this just got to where Akita is, what that would mean for the people that hold the token itself. It's pretty good. If we go down to the chart here, guys, it actually came out pretty strong and made a pretty good rise and then came back down. But this has been in the last few days where the market's been pretty brutal, right? I think I went on the front page of Coin Market Cap and just hit the 24-hour and then hit it again and just came up with, and at one point there was only one token that was in the green in the 30% range. And there's about 4 that were less than 1% in the green, and they were popping in and out of the green. So it's been a pretty brutal time, but let's jump out to the website and see what they've got going. So they've got the Kisha Inu Finance is building a community-focused decentralized transaction network. KuCoin is a fully decentralized and all decisions are made by the community. Keep an eye out for the roadmap coming soon. So they don't have the roadmap out yet, but it's going to be coming pretty soon. But you can buy it on Uniswap and get it on 1inch. One of the things here, they've got their ecosystem here. So they do pay out a 1% of every single buy and or sell transaction directly to the holders. So this is one where when you're holding it in your wallet, it's going to continue to go up with every transaction. So the longer you hold it, of course, the more tokens you can accumulate. So not only do you have the price increase if that happens, you also have more tokens. So you're able to leverage that up. So every time someone buys or sells, 1% of the total transaction size is distributed proportionally to holders. KuCoin redistribution mechanism is frictionless and free of gas, which is good because it's on the ERC20 network and you do not want to have to pay gas fees when you're getting micro transactions, right? So that is very good. There were no team tokens, so the teams purchased their tokens, so less manipulation. There are 100 quadrillion tokens. Oh my goodness. Now they did do a 50% LP burn. So that's good. So they did burn the liquidity providing tokens that were put into it. You can come here and you can look at the contract for the 50% LP token burn there. So these will give you some of the details here. We can actually click on it and it's going to take us out here and go through the process there. So the good thing is guys, look at that 18,552 holders. So they are beginning to gain holders there in that position with that. All right, we are back on track. Then we, of course, we can go to this one and we can click on it. And it's going to take us here and give us some more details of what we can look at on Uniswap. There's the contract address. There's the details there. And it just kind of helps walk you through what they've been done. The neat part about a lot of the tokens nowadays, guys, is transparency. So, and that is something we should actually, if somebody is saying that there's no teams and it's run by the community, there should be full transparency in every effort that's put out there. And so as they go through the process, they do have how to buy this on Uniswap and 1inch. So they do walk you through that process if you've never done it before. And then we can come down here, of course, to their moon map, they call it. So day 6. So it's pretty early on in the process. They had started phase 1 was 1,000 holders, the official website, the Hope partnership, of course, getting on CoinGecko, 2,000 Telegram members. So they have that growing, community marketing fund, marketing campaign, coin market cap listing, and then they hit 5,000 holders. Then we jumped out here and we 5,000 Telegram, 10,000 holders. Now we just saw, I believe there was 18,000 we just saw in there. So they're getting very close to being able to click off this 20,000 holders. Remember, guys, in these tokens, community is extremely important. That is part of the reason, on top of the, the hashtags and the craziness in social media on Doge. Part of the reason why it's survived and built it is because it has a thriving community of people that believe in it and make it happen. They are going to be doing a farming dApp as well as ecosystem partners. They are going to do NFT creations with rewards, a roadmap, and then they are going to do a launch pad, so the dog park. This seems like they're going to be launching other crypto projects. So again, started out, it's got the meme feel to it, but it's also got the ability for you to earn tokens. So you're going to grow right here. We got that redistribution mechanism in place, did the burn. So that's good to secure liquidity. And then you've got down here where they're going to start building products that will create value to customers, to people using it, which then what? Will bring in returns, revenue, and with success to the token holders, creating more value. So guys, those are our 3 tokens today. Thank you for joining us. Make sure that you get on here, do your homework, go out to their Telegram pages, look and see, are they active? Do they have admins in there or somebody that's, watching over the channel? 1 hour a day or 20 hours a day, right? How active is the community that's a part of this? The more active the community, the more successful the token should become. All right, guys, thank you for joining us, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video. Have a fantastic day.